Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. If y'all don't know me, my name's Alex Zach. I'm 18 years old, just graduated high school, and I've probably done like every single business model that you can like possibly think of when it comes to like, you know, the online business space. So I've done like drop shipping, I've looked into trading, done the agency thing before. I've done all kinds of things, right, in terms of the online business space. And I kind of just want to like pick one thing and just run with it and just go with it. And I know like no matter what it is, you know, like whatever it is that I pick, which I already know what it is, I'm going to be selling AI and doing like sort of like an agency model with AI, right? I know it's going to work. Like I have like full 100% confidence that it's going to work. It's just a matter of like how much I dedicate, like how consistently I am doing it, right? And I think I can do it, you know, like there's no like doubt in my mind of like whether I can be successful with it or not. It's just a matter of like execution, which like if you go back and like look at some of the other videos on my channel, like especially like when I was doing the other series, like there's definitely a lot of like doubt and a lot of things that I leave up to chance. And I think like since I've last made that series and since I've done those other things, you know, my mentality is like completely shifted, especially like when it comes to this sort of thing, right? Like I used to be like when I would sit down to do something, it'd be like, oh, like let's see how quick I can get it done, right? Like how fast is it gonna take, like how long is it gonna be, right? And now like when I sit down to do it, it's like what do I need to, like how long, not how long, but rather like take me to like the first problem. Like I don't know how to explain that in any other way, but whenever you're doing something, like it's never gonna go according to plan. Like I don't think anything I've ever done is gone like exactly perfectly like to the steps, right? There's always something that you didn't account for, or something that you didn't do, or like some verification, whatever it is, right? Especially online where like everything you do is just difficult. So my mentality has shifted with that, and I think it's definitely gonna help me with doing this, right? So now I'll just kind of break down like the model, what it is that I kind of have planned and kind of what I hope to achieve with it, right? Like, because this model that I'm going with is kind of similar to an agency, right? It's kind of automating the whole follow-up process for people. I don't want to go too deep into it because again, I don't want to really give it away too much. But it basically what it does is it's a follow-up process. It's a nurturing process for you know, any type of business, right? And we're integrating AI into it by creating like a chatbot. And so, right, obviously I say we, but it's just me and like ChatGPT. So, but yeah, no, that's kind of the plan with it, right? And the idea with it is to do, okay, ideally I wanted to do MRR, right? Like monthly recurring. But like the more I think about it, the more that I don't want to, just because I think MRR is a bit more glorified than like it should be. Like on paper, MRR sounds amazing, right? Like it sounds like, oh, you're getting this monthly check every single month that's, you know, X amount of money, right? But there's so much stuff that you don't account for, and like chargebacks, you know, refunds, dealing with all that sort of thing is way more difficult, right? And also like, I just think that like from a customer's point of view, right? Would I rather pay, you know, just a one-time thing and then don't have to worry about anything ever again? Or like, would I rather pay like a monthly subscription that's constantly just hitting my bank account, right? Like obviously it depends on the type of person you are, but for me personally, I don't mind paying like a lifetime fee if it's a little more and I get access to it and I actually enjoy it, right? So that's something that I've been looking at, like doing a trade-off. Obviously I'm going to split test. I'm going to see what works best. Split test with the pricing model is kind of crazy, but like it's kind of my plan. And ideally I would prefer, at least initially, to do a lifetime because it can give me a lot of cash flow just to start it, right? Because I can use that cash flow and put it into client acquisition or anything that, you know, especially just getting more leads for that matter, right? It's a little easier to do that when you have some cash flow injected, whether that's through ads or, you know, cold lead campaigns that require like, you know, SMS or whatever, email, whatever it is, that requires funding, right? Like not a lot, but it requires funding. So that's why I'm thinking about initially starting with a sort of cash flow like injection of doing like a lifetime fee, like maybe a higher membership for a lifetime fee, and then or lifetime membership type thing, and then just completely setting it up and helping these people get results. You know, it might not be instant, but just helping them as soon as I can. And then maybe eventually later on switching up to an MRR where I can handle, you know, the hits in cash flow when the MRR dries up, when there's refunds, when, you know, customers don't get results. And then also like probably do something along the lines of like, you know, first 10 clients in until you, and then you pay or something like that, right? Because it'll be a little bit easier to sort of manage that and keep it easier for clients, right? But yeah, this is day one. As for what I've done today, sort of breaking down. Okay, yeah, sorry. Sort of breaking down what I've done today. Well, I'll be completely honest with y'all. This is not the first day. I've been working at this for a few weeks. I say a few weeks, probably like been a week and a half or so that I've actually like set my mind and said, you know what, I'm going to do this, right? So I've already began cold outreach, in terms of cold calls, SMS, voicemail drops, that sort of thing. Gotten some replies, had 2 meetings last week, both of them obviously rescheduled because I have no frame on my calls yet. I'm working on it, but like I'll get it back to where I was before. But you know, I definitely have some leads that I can work with. And then I've gotten a new number and everything, so I have multiple numbers I can call from now that I'm going to be doing cold calls, SMS. I've really been experimenting with voicemail drops and like voice messages for iOS users. I think that works actually quite well. I've had some good replies from that. And then those 2 people rescheduled for this week. So we're gonna see if we can hop on a Zoom with them, see what we can do, see what we can work out. I think I'm pitching them on a MRR, just those 2, because I've already made the assets that I'm gonna use for that meeting. So I'll just use those. And so, yeah, that's kind of updating you on what it is that has happened the past couple weeks. On this like particular day, what I've done, built a website just because it was literally just, I kind of used AI to make it, just because I kind of wanted to show that like, I have to have something for the SMS verification and stuff. I need to have something. So I just built literally a quick card website using Claude and just threw it together. And then I set up, it took me like forever to get the verification for all my numbers, because I have multiple numbers, US numbers that I can call from, like an Austin number, a San Jose number, different, like just New York number. There's different numbers that I'm trying to get, so that way I can call in different places and the likelihood of people picking up is a lot more and getting more replies is a lot more. And then I'll also set up a sort of an automation like a workflow campaign for cold SMS, which again, like I might run into some issues because cold SMS is always really finicky, especially when it comes to doing sort of like cold campaigns, right? Like no opt-in form or anything like that. It makes it a bit harder, right? So yeah, that's what's been going on with day one. I'll keep you all posted. And again, this is the beginning of the series. I'm gonna post hopefully every day, and it'll be sort of this type of content. I'm just walking around somewhere, and maybe I'm sitting down somewhere and just recording and talking to y'all, talking to the camera about like what I've done, what the plan is, what I have to do, and kind of going from there. So yeah, if you like this video, just follow the journey, and I'll see y'all in the next one.